The member for Gilmore has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. Will the Treasurer outline to the House how the government is acting to make sure retirees and pensioners are given more choice to live longer and healthier lives, especially those in my electorate of Gilmore? Is the Treasurer aware of any other policy alternatives?
The Treasurer has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Gilmore for her question. This year's budget once again provides a clear plan for a stronger economy, because we understand that you need a stronger economy to guarantee the essential services that all Australians rely on, and that includes older Australians, Australians going into their senior years, Mr Speaker. And our plan for a stronger economy means that we've got a clear plan to give Australians more choices for a longer life. That's what this budget delivers. More choices for a longer life. That means we're protecting the choices of Australians as they age, and we're protecting their dignity as well. Last week I was pleased to join the member for Gilmore in Nowra, as I was the member for Petrie up in North Lakes, where we were talking to Australians, senior Australians, about our new package, our new plan for more choices for a longer life. And we were going through what those measures were. $10,000 for a restart wage subsidy to ensure that Australians, as they age, if they want to get back into the workforce, there is the same sort of subsidy to support them doing it as there is a younger Australian. Extending the pension loan scheme, not just to where it was before with part pensioners, but to all pensioners, all self-funded retirees, all older Australians of pension age will be in a position to access that program, which for a couple can mean $17,000 extra income each year. Increasing the pension work bonus, which means that older Australians can earn $1,300 extra a year. It doesn't touch their pension. And even better, if you're self-employed, as an older Australian, you can earn $7,800 and it doesn't touch any of your entitlements in relation to the pension. 20,000 aged care places for in-home care, 14,000 announced in the budget, 6,000 announced last December, to ensure that Australians who want to choose to stay in their home and remain in their home and live with their families and enjoy all of the things that they have in their later years, that can be delivered as well, Mr Speaker. $82.5 million for mental health support for Australians living in residential aged care. $146 million, Mr Speaker, for residential aged care in rural and regional areas, Mr Speaker, to ensure that those needs are being met. So we're a government that's delivering for older Australians, to give them more choices, to protect their dignity. The Leader of the Opposition wants to put his grubby hand into their pocket and rip out their tax refunds, Mr Speaker, because the one single issue that came up time and again, whether it was in Nowra or North Lakes or elsewhere in the country, they have a clear message for the Leader of the Opposition. Get your hands out of our pockets, Mr Speaker. The single biggest tax measure over the budget and forward estimates, the big bucket of cash he wants to use to spray around the country, to buy votes around the country, is being paid for by self-funded retirees, by pensioners, by small business owners. He's got his hand so deep in their trousers, Mr Speaker, they are wincing at the prospect of a Labor government.
The Treasurer's time has expired.